Many people think the Tonesmen is just a quartet. Well, a quartet means 4, not 30. So, anyways, actually we are a chorus. However, we have a couple of quartets within the Tonesmen. This quartet features a grandfather singing with his grandson, one of many father-son or grandfather-grandson members in the Tonesmen over the years. Here is Owen and the Oldies singing I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus.
When Santa came to our house, I hid up on the stair. He didn't seem to hear me or know that I was there. Oh, I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. She didn't see me creep downstairs to have a peek. She thought that I was tucked up in my bedroom fast asleep. Then I saw Mommy tickle Santa Claus underneath his chin so snowy white. What a laugh it would have been if Daddy had only seen Mommy kissing Santa Claus last night. Yes, I saw Mommy hugging Santa Claus. Gee, she seemed to hold him awful tight. What a laugh it would have been if Daddy had only seen Mommy kissing Santa Claus last night. Last night, I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus last night.
We have been looking forward to performing this popular Christmas hymn. This one dates back to the 16th century, which wishes you God's peace and happiness. It's one of our favorites, God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen.
God rest ye merry gentlemen. Let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. From God our Heavenly Father, a blessed angel came, and unto certain shepherds brought tidings of the same, how that in Bethlehem was born the Son of God by name. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Now to the Lord sing praises, all you within this place, and with true love and brotherhood each other now embrace. The holy tide of Christmas all other doth deface. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
We would now like to bring out our first version of "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." Please welcome Clay Lewis as he presents A Parent's 'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house I searched for tools to hand to my spouse. Instructions were studied, and we were inspired in hopes we could manage some assembly required. The children were quiet, not asleep, in their beds, while Mom and I faced the evening with dread. A kitchen, 2 bikes, Barbie's townhouse to boot, and now, thanks to Grandpa, a train with a toot. We opened the boxes. My heart skipped a beat. Let no parts be missing or parts incomplete. Too late for last-minute returns or replacement. If we can't get it right, it goes straight to the basement. When what to my worrying eyes should appear but 50 sheets of directions, concise but not clear, with each part numbered and every slot named, so if we failed, only we could be blamed. More rapid than eagles, the parts then fell out. All over the carpet, they were scattered about. Now bolt it, now twist it, attach it right there. Slide on the seats and staple the stair. Hammer the shelves and nail to the stand. Honey, said wifey, you just glued my hand. And then in a twinkling, I knew for a fact that all the toy dealers had indeed made a pact to keep parents busy all Christmas Eve night with assembly required till morning's first light. We spoke not a word, but kept bent at our work. To our eyes, they went blurry. Our fingers all hurt. Our coffee went cold, and the night it wore thin before we attached the last rod and last pin. Then laying the tools away in the chest, we fell into bed for a well-deserved rest. But I said to my wife just before I passed out, this will be the best Christmas without any doubt. Tomorrow we'll cheer, let the holiday ring, and now run to the store for one single thing. We did it, the toys are all set. For the perfect, most magical Christmas, I bet. Then off to dreamland and sweet repose, I gratefully went, though I suppose there's something to say for those self-deluded. I've forgotten that batteries are never included.
Thank you, Clay. With our busy lives today, we sometimes forget to really listen to the words of the songs, many which started out as poems. Our next one is an invitation to visit the Christ child and adore the newborn Savior. It's time to introduce our newest quartet to you. The Cactus Brothers just formed up this morning. I'm kidding. But they are already getting rave reviews around the city and beyond. Please welcome as they perform the beautiful O Come Emmanuel. And now, please welcome Leyland Bratcher as he presents a teacher's "'Twas the Night Before Christmas."
'Twas the week before Christmas, and all through the school, not a pupil was silent, not even what rule. The children were busy with paper and paste. The mess that they made with it couldn't be faced. The teacher, half frantic and almost in tears, had just settled down to work with her dears. When out in the hall there arose such a clatter, up sprang the kids to see what was the matter. Away to the door they all flew with it like a flash. The one who was leading went down with a crash. Then what to their wondering eyes did appear? A big green Christmas tree to decorate, I fear. When the teacher saw this, she almost grew sick. She knew in a moment it must be old Nick. She ran to the door, all her efforts were in vain, but she shouted and stamped and called them by name. Now Tommy, now Sandy, now Judy and Harry. Stop, Billy, stop, Robert. Stop, Donnie and Sherry. Now get away, get away, get away all. As the leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, the pupils pell-mell started scurrying by. They ran out of the class and skipped down the aisle. Their faces were shining, and each had a smile. First came a basket of popcorn to string. Then came the Christmas tree, menacing thing. As the tree was brought in, there arose a great shout. The pupils were merrily romping about. The state they were in could lead to a riot. The teacher was sure, if allowed, they'd try it. Her nerves now they jangled. Her temples were throbbing. The rush of her breath sounded almost like sobbing. The lines of her face were as fixed as a mask. It was plain that she didn't feel up to her task. The look in her eye would have tamed a wild steer, but the children ignored it. They did every year. But at last it was finished and placed on the tree. Then came the bell, and the children were free. Their shrill little voices soon faded away, and peace was restored at the end of the day. As she looked at the Christmas tree glistening and tall, she smiled as she whispered, "Merry Christmas to all."
Thanks, Leyland. Our next song is one of those songs you might have learned in school back in probably 4th or 5th grade, or maybe even in kindergarten, actually. I meant to say 4 or 5 years old. But anyways, it's Jingle Bells. Our next hymn is a popular Advent hymn telling the story of a Christmas Eve when a monk found a blooming rose while walking in the woods. He then placed the rose in a vase on an altar to the Virgin Mary. The song is called "Lo, How a Rose Ere Blooming." What is one of the most popular songs mainly heard at Christmas that doesn't mention Christmas in the lyrics? And as a matter of fact, hundreds of artists have recorded this song for their Christmas albums. It's the most recorded Christmas song, even though it doesn't mention Christmas. It talks about the beauty of this time of the year and the love that can come from enjoying the festivities. Also describes a few things we don't see here in West Texas very often, like snow. Here's the Tonesmen's Ensemble to take you on a winter wonderland. One Christmas song that has gained popularity over the last few years is a beautiful piece which describes the setting and joy of Jesus' birth. The Tonesmen present Birthday of a King. Now it's your turn to sing. Here's our director, Mark Clark, to lead you in a fun Christmas tune.
Thank you very much, David. Well, it's your turn, so we're going to sing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. If you don't know it, just fake it like these guys do. No, they're great, aren't they? Are you proud of them? I tell you. Not a better group of men, I tell you. I've had the pleasure of being with this group for 52 years now. Started when I was -8. And I can't think of better mentors or friends or family to hang out with, so we're proud of them. But we're going to let you be part of the Tonesmen now, because they're going to be watching. If you're not singing, then you get to come up here and sing a solo. So we want everyone to sing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and we're going to just sing it through one time. We'll start it dashing through the snow, dashing through the snow. Okay, here we go. Ready? Everybody gets to have fun. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ha, 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 mares on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Ma'am, you're flat. What fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Give him a hand.
Well, you know, that's a lesson there in how to follow the director. Here's Jingle Bell Rock. Now welcome up Mason Eubank as he presents "'Twas the Night Before a ASU Christmas."
'Twas ASU's night before Christmas, though it still felt like fall. Not a student was stirring in Centennial Village Hall. Their stockings all hung by their dorm rooms with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The students were nestled all safe in their beds, while visions of winter break danced in their heads. The RAs had hung up their blue and gold clothes and had just settled down for a well-deserved doze. When out on the mall there arose such a clatter, they sprang from their beds to see what was the matter. Away to the windows they flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon that revealed a complete lack of snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to the RA's wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh pulled by rams, not reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, they knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, as he whistled and shouted and called them by name. On Roscoe, on Bella, on Dominic too. Unbelievable, who knew that you flew? To Centennial Village, at the end of the mall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the main entry, the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of gifts, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling, they heard at the door the prancing and pawing, and Dominic's roar. As they drew in their heads and were turning around, through the front lobby, St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in true blue from his head to his foot, and with no trip down a chimney, he wasn't covered in soot. A bundle of gifts he had flung on his back, he looked like a student with a stuffed full backpack. His eyes how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks like red peppers, his nose mesquite berry. His droll little mouth whistled the ASU fight song, and the beard of his chin was white and quite long. He tamped out his pipe, there's no smoking in the dorms, and the hazy remnants circled his head like ram horns. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and the RAs laughed when they saw him, in spite of themselves. He flashed the ram hand up over his head, letting them know they had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings and turned with a jerk. With a final farewell to the odd RA crew, giving a nod, out the entry he flew. He sprang to his sleigh, to his rambouillets gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas, Ram fam, and to all a good night."
Thanks, Mason. Do we have any Beach Boys fans here? Great. Here's one of their more popular Christmas songs, Little Saint Nick. Merry Christmas, Christmas comes this time each year. Way up north where the air gets cold, there's a tale about Christmas that you've all been told. And a real famous cat all dressed up in red, and he spends the whole year working out on his sled. It's the little Saint Nick. It's the little Saint Nick. Just a little bug, some call it old Saint Nick, but you walk into the bargain with a 4-speed stick. She's candy apple red with a ski for a wheel, and when Santa hits the gas, man, just watch her peel. It's the little Saint Nick. It's the little Saint We have another surprise for you. This song was a big hit in 1951, was performed by Rosemary Clooney. We just happen to have a quartet here to perform it for you. Welcome back the Cactus Brothers with Susie Snowflake. Now please welcome Owen Ripple as he presents 'Twas the Day After Christmas.
'Twas the day after Christmas, and all through the house, every creature was hurting, even the mouse. The toys were all broken, their batteries dead. Santa's passed out with some ice on his head. Wrapping and ribbons just covered the floor, while upstairs the family continued to snore. And I, in my t-shirt, new Reeboks and jeans, went into the kitchen and started to clean. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the sink to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the curtains and threw up the sash. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a little white truck with an oversized mirror. The driver was smiling, so lively and grand. The patch on his jacket said, U.S. Postman. With a handful of bills, he grinned like a fox. Then quickly he stuffed them into our mailbox. Bill after bill after bill, they still came. Whistling and shouting, he called them by name. Now Dillard's, now Broadway's, now Penny's and Sears. Here's Levitt's and Target's and Mervyn's all here. To the tip or your limit, every store, every mall. Now charge away, charge away, charge away all. He whooped and he whistled as he finished his work. He filled up the box and then turned with a jerk. He sprang to his truck and he drove down the road, driving much faster with just half a load. Then I heard him explain with great holiday cheer, enjoy what you got, you'll be paying all year.
Thanks, Owen. And now here's a well-known song that mentions two of the most familiar sounds of the Christmas season, Christmas bells and caroling.
Caroling, caroling, now we go. Christmas bells are ringing. Caroling, caroling through the snow. Christmas bells are ringing. Joyous voices, sweet and clear, sing the sad of heart to cheer. Ding dong, Christmas bells are ringing. Caroling, caroling through the town.
Friends, it's time now for a Christmas hymn. Many people call this their all-time favorite. We want to take you back to the night Jesus was born and let you imagine you were right there in the stable with Mary, Joseph, and the baby Jesus. The Tonesmen invite you to close your eyes and really listen to the words of this beautiful hymn as you witness the ultimate miracle. Here is Silent Night. Wow. I hope this experience moved you as much as it's moved us. The Tonesmen are again very blessed you have joined us today and looking forward to visiting with you after the show tonight. If you are a guy who likes to sing, we definitely want to visit with you. Please catch us right after the show or join us next Monday night at 7:30 over in Celebration Hall, just right down the hall here at First Methodist Church. For those of you who still play CDs, we have ours for sale in the entrance behind you. And please make plans to join us for our annual spring show at the Murphy Performance Hall, Saturday, April the 27th, 2024. Thank you again, and here's our Christmas wish for all of you.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you wherever you are, good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Mark. I think I heard somebody yell encore in the audience. Yes. So we're going to do one more for you.
Okay, we had a request, but we're going to sing one more anyway. But we do have a little thing we do every year. It's called our Christmas tag. It's a short one, so you can still get out in time to go eat before midnight. Okay. But this is a quick, it kind of demonstrates how the parts of our Tonesmen chorus works. And a lot of people do say, they talk about the Tonesmen, how many is in your quartet? And we say usually 4. And you've seen a couple of quartets tonight, but the Tonesmen is a chorus. And we do have 4 parts. The leads, raise your hand, the lead singers. That's our lead singers, way too many. And then our tenors, way too few. Tenors, raise your hand, all right. The baritones, raise your hand, all right. And then the basses. There we go, all right. So we have a little Christmas tag. We're going to demonstrate for you real quick. So first we want you to hear the lead part or the melody, all right?
Merry Christmas to all.
Isn't that nice? Give them a hand. That's the lead. Don't wait. All right, now we're going to hear the basses, or who they call themselves the real men. That is until they have to sing the tenor part, right? Okay. All right, here's the basses.
Merry Christmas to all.
The basses. Smile, basses. They're so serious, I'll tell you. All right. And now the baritones. Let's hear from the baritone. There's a difficult part. Let me tell you.
Merry Christmas to all.
That's the baritones. Get ready. And now the tenors. Here we go.
Merry Christmas to all.
Just angels, aren't they? I tell you. All right, when you put all those parts together, we'll sing the whole tag for you. The tag is like a coda. It's the end of a song. We just don't know the rest of the song, so we're just going to do the tag for you. But here's we wish you a Merry Christmas tag, and we do appreciate you being out here tonight. If you want to come back tomorrow, we'd love to have you at 5 o'clock. If you know someone else that can come at 5 tomorrow, please let them know. Guys who like to sing, please come visit with us right after this tonight. And thank you again, and we hope all of you have a Merry Christmas, and here we go.
Merry